What's up, everybody? 32 Icon here. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing well myself. Please go ahead and like and subscribe and share if you haven't already, in good faith that I will continue bringing you great content. Oh, and I'm just another YouTube personality, so take what I say with a grain of salt and do your own research, okay? All right, so listen, this is going to be a 3-part video. The first part is going to be about the relationship that I established with Mossberg and the huge boo-boo I made on the firearm that they sent over to the channel. Part 2 is going to be about the actual review of the shotgun that they sent to the channel. And part 3 is going to be about the update of what has happened since. Now, part 3 is going to be way down the line because as of now, I've currently reached back out for help from Mossberg. So I'll have to give you an update about that a little later down the road. Now, I'm going to be talking a lot in this video. So I'm telling you right now, if this is not the video for you, you don't want to hear me speak, then you might as well go ahead and log off because I'm going to be talking a lot in this video because I want to explain some things to you. So, number 1, check out the 590 A1 Tactical Retrograde Shotgun chambered in 12 gauge that Mossberg sent over to the channel. Look at this with the walnut finish. And we are going to get into that walnut finish because boy, oh boy, do I have a story for you. So I guess I could keep this here as I speak. Will that be a distraction? I'm not sure, but we're going to get through it. Okay, so first of all, I'm over on Instagram, minding my business as I tend to do. And someone from their marketing team reached out to me. Now, I didn't get permission to use his name, so I'm going to keep his name out of it. But you know who you are, so thank you. Thank you so much. So he sent me a message and he was like, hey, I watched the videos on your channel. I think you have a great channel. I really like what I see, but I've noticed that you don't have any shotgun reviews. And he was like, is that done purposely or do you need a shotgun? Like, what's what? He said, because I'll be willing to send you a shotgun to the channel. He was like, let me know what you think. Send me an email. So I'm like, this ain't nobody from Mossberg because they is not hitting me up. I'm like, whatever. So, but of course, you know, I still have to follow up. So I sent an email and I was like, hey, this is Olivia, blah, 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 blah. So he was like, yeah, you know, I sent the message. So go on our website, see what you like, and send me a couple of options and I'll send something out to you. And I was like, say no more. So I go on the website and I gave them 3 options. Of the 3 options that I gave them, now, this was like in the middle of COVID. So they were all sold out. Everything was on back order. They couldn't even get their hands on it. So I want to say the conversation started back in late November, early December. I'm just now getting this 2 weeks ago. So we finally connected again. He said, hey, I have a marketing sample that's being shipped up from Texas, and would you like to have that? Would you like me to send that over? Now, just so you know, Mossberg's headquarters is stationed here in Connecticut. It's actually in New Haven, Connecticut, and they also have facilities in Texas, and so they do a lot of back and forth between Connecticut and Texas. Anyway, he had it sent up and checked it all out. Again, like I said, it was on display for marketing, and he sent it over, brand new gun. So I picked it up and I was extremely excited to get this because I love and I've always wanted a shotgun with the wood finishes. And as you can see, the wood finish on here is immaculate. All right. And just look at that. So again, I'm going to do the full review in part 2. So they send it over. I get it. And I told him, I said, I only get to go to the range on the weekends, so it's going to take me a couple of weeks to do the review. He said, no problem, take your time, do whatever you want to do. It's, you know, have fun with it. Good luck, have a great time. So, you know, I'm doing all the dances, right? I'm excited, I'm happy. And I take it to the range, and I took it to the range in this. Let me show you this. I know I'm doing a lot sitting at the kitchen table, but this is where it pops off. All the stuff and gossip you need to know happens at the kitchen table. So I bought this little baby off of Amazon. Okay? And it has the foam inserts. So I bring it to the range. I put the shotgun in it, and I put a rifle in it to bring to the range. So I bring it to the range, no problems, no mishaps, no nothing, right? Everything is everything, no problem. Then I bring it to the range again for a second review. Everything's everything, no problem. I get home, I put it in my safe. You know, I didn't really inspect it at that point because, like, I've already done a review and everything seems to be fine. I take it out this morning to do my review, and let me show you what I see as I place it on the table to turn on my camera and start recording. Y'all ready for this? Look closely. Look at that. Look at that. So I'm not sure what happened, but what I think happened is the second time I put this in the hard case with my other rifle, I don't know, I guess, I'm sorry, I keep wiping my nose. It's like itching all of a sudden. Like I'm never really itching on camera, but it's like itching. But anyway, I put it in the case, and I put it with my other rifle that has a fixed front sight post. And maybe the way in which, because I'm trying to remember how could this have happened, I believe the way in which I put it in there the second time around, between the going up the steps, going down the steps, putting it in the car, taking it out, rolling it in the store, rolling it out, dropping it on the floor, and all of that, it somehow must have scratched, well, beyond scratch, but basically carved out a little piece in here and marred it. And so now I was so upset. I was so upset because when Mossberg sent this over, it was in pristine condition. It was perfect. It was not their fault. It was totally my fault. And I'm trying to backtrack on what happened. And that's the only logical explanation I can come up with. And then when I opened up the case to look further to see if any pieces chipped off, come to find out, there was a small piece right here that chipped off. I don't even know if you guys can see that because it's not focusing. But that piece chipped off, which means that my explanation of what could have happened, or my theory of what could have happened, was probably pretty head on. It probably happened that way. Somehow the front sight post of the other rifle must have hit it while it was jostling around during my travel. And it didn't do it the first time, so I'm still mind boggled of how that could have occurred. But nonetheless, that seems to be the logical explanation. Anyway, I reached out to my contact and I was like, hey, I have a huge boo-boo. I know this is not your fault. This is totally my fault. And I'm wondering if you can help me rectify it, because I went online. I went to every website that I possibly could. I Googled everything. I went to like even the 4th page on Google, and I could not find a stock with the walnut finish, with the retrograde finish, that would replace this. Now they have the regular wood stocks, but it's not this color. And so I can't find it anywhere. I went on to the Mossberg website. I'm still waiting for my contact to get back to me. I went on there, can't find it. They don't even have it, which is not surprising because remember, it took him about 4 to 5 months to get this to me because everything is sold out. Everything is back ordered. And then if you do find it, if it's in new condition, for the most part, no one is just going to take this off, right, and sell it. So it's going to be one that was already used. Now, I did find one on eBay that's in pretty good condition. I think on a scale of 1 to 10, it's about a 7.9, maybe an 8, maybe a 7.9. It's in the 7s. And I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet because it comes with the stock and it comes with the forend. But I don't need the forend. My forend is fine. I just need this. And I think that if I get it, well, I know if I get it, it's not going to really match. The wood is not going to match because clearly this is new. And that one that they have is used, although it's in really nice condition. So I'm hoping that I can somehow replace this because look at that. I'm just mad at myself. I'm mad at myself because if you guys watch me, you know I'm very meticulous about my firearms. You know that I don't like scratches. I don't like any of that. So I'm very meticulous. And I really, why couldn't this happen on a firearm that I truly don't care about? Like, why couldn't it happen on something that there's this one other, you guys might call it an AR pistol, but here's an other that is rinky-dink. I do all my reviews for my accessories and parts on that. They ain't never scratched up. It'll never get banged up, bruised, none of that. Why couldn't it happen to that rifle or that other? But yet it's going to happen to the shotgun that I waited so long to have and that I absolutely love. Listen, I'm so upset with myself, but yet so happy that I have it, even with the scratch. Now, I know in the past I had said that, scratches and, wear and tear on the firearm, it shows character and ying. No, that doesn't apply to this situation because this was a mishap on my behalf. And they ain't adding no character and none of that. So anyway, I'm hoping that my contact can somehow find a solution. If not, it's just something I have to live with now. But I'm so happy that Mossberg sent this over. And I'm so upset that out of all firearms that this can happen to, it happened to this with the wood finish, which I've been wanting for a very long time. So that's that on that. And you can see the heat shield and all of that. Again, the second part of this video will be the actual review of the firearm. But as of now, I am waiting to see if I could find a part. But online, there's nothing. If you guys find something or if you know of someone who's selling a buttstock that's in great condition, reach out to me, send me an email. I'll put my email in the link below or in the comments below. And hopefully I can get it. But anyway, that's that on that. So I'm going to go ahead and start filming the review of this video. But I do want to thank Mossberg for sending this over. And I'm just so upset with myself that I was such a dud that I didn't double check the case. Now the case, again, it has foam in it. And so when I closed it down, nothing moved. Everything was like a grilled cheese sandwich. Everything was, So that's why I'm so shocked that that it was able to mar the grip like that. I'm really sad, but I'm also happy that I have it. So anyway, that's that on that. But put in the comments, let me know if this has happened to you or if you know where I can replace it. Let me know. But thank you guys so much, and I hope you're doing well, treating one another with kindness. And I'll see you in part 2 of this video. Thanks. Peace.